We'll buy them for you.
All right, everybody. What time is it, Steven?
It is craft time, everybody.
And who do we have here?
And here to show us another incredible craft project is the lovely Tiffany Pratt.
Hi, darling.
Love the gloves.
Hi, sweetheart.
How are you? You guys,
Here we go. Great. Here we go.
Why didn't I get an apron?
I know, see? Yes.
Tiffany on it.
That's what I wanted. It could be pink.
There you go.
Right?
Okay. And we're doing a really cool project here. What are we making, honey?
Make your own chandeliers. Who hasn't done it?
Come on.
We're going to do it.
Who hasn't? Yeah.
Because I think it's important to try something instead of blowing the bank on something super expensive and we're not completely committing to the idea.
Yeah.
Let's go to a local thrift store and buy something, spray it out, and make it ourselves.
Cool. And you bought this one for how much?
$9.99.
$9, which is, you're looking just for a really cool shape, right?
And then we're buying the spray paint, so that's $5. So
Yeah.
technically $15 just doing this.
Right.
And then you can run around the house and find little baubles, and we're gonna make it.
I know this is great for a teen's room. We're thinking for a teens
Totally.
or,
Well,
you know.
it's better for a teen because you don't want to go out and buy a crystal thing and spend hundreds of dollars, and in a year they can say, I don't want the chandelier anymore,
Okay.
Right.
so make it. So these are the little cups that I think are kind of fab because they add that little extra dazzle to this piece. And they're going to kind of sit on this as a candle arbor. So what you do is you can just take scissors and cut these into little petals. And then hot glue gun, I just sprayed out like simple everyday faux flowers.
Yeah.
And then,
Just spray them pink.
yeah, just spray them pink, and you can even like Hawaiian lace, whatever you want. So just go crazy and do that little
I'm gonna
cup
do
all
that.
up.
Okay.
And then you can even take yarn and hot glue gun little faux flowers to that as well, and then we'll wrap that around eventually. So that's what
So I'm gonna
Steven's
do
gonna
that.
do.
So
Okay.
Steven's on the cupcakes.
He's on the cupcakes.
The flower cupcakes. Okay, there we go.
We're thinking pink because pink is really hot right now.
It is.
I think pink is really hot.
You love pink, period, right? I mean, you're a pink person.
My front door is this color.
But you know what? You can do it in blue. Like we can dye this blue.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
The teen can pick their... Why not,
blue,
right?
that's funny.
Put the whole thing inside. See if this thing takes in blue. It's worth the shot. So
Okay.
then I just took like Mardi Gras beads.
Okay.
So stuff like this. Basic. They could be any color.
Yeah.
And again, lay everything out. This is fun. Kids love spray painting. Have them go nuts.
Okay.
So lay them out
Not in the
flat.
house, though.
Not in the house. Thank you. Because you know they probably would, and
Yes.
I would too.
Spray paint over the drapes. I'm just going to drag this joke on and on all day.
We'll actually spray those pink.
Okay.
Why not,
There we
right?
go.
Okay, so let's make this look like a real chandelier because real ones have tiers. So we have small drape, medium drape, large drape, sort of like this piece that I've already worked on.
Okay, so this is the after that we
This
have
is
over
sort of
here.
like
So
the
look at this,
aftermath.
guys. Isn't this gorgeous? This is what we're working on.
Beautiful.
That is fantastic.
Cool.
Right? Beautiful, but you're right about the draping.
So yeah,
There's many levels of the drape.
we have to make it look real without having all that extra fluff. So we have to make the fluff.
But it sounds, I'm thinking this is not going to be easy to get the perfect drape going on here.
It is easy.
It is,
So all you
okay.
got to do is grab your hot glue. Let's
Okay.
do it together. I'll move this over.
I can't believe Steven's not over here with the hot glue
Well,
gun.
he's got his
Oh,
own.
I got my
Are you
project
kidding?
here.
You
But
over
you know what's
there?
really cool,
Okay.
Tiffany? You know what these beads too? You can get those even at the dollar store for
Totally.
Christmas decorations. I have a whole bunch of these kind of beads.
You
in
do, of
gold
course you
and
do,
silver.
Steven. Of
Or
course you
mommy
do.
pearls. You guys know we love doing that.
Are we breaking the beads or are we just...
Well, you just cut them. The
Oh, cut
scissors.
them.
Here's some broken ones.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just take a little hot glue, and guys, hot glue nobody notices. They really don't. So
Yeah.
just tip, tip, tip at the top. So we'll start small and we'll go all the way around.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about making a chandelier is you kind of want to play with scale on beads. So you don't want to do something that's just small. So that's
Right.
why we did small and big because it adds that emphasis.
You want yourself some big beads, you want yourself some small beads.
You gotta
and
rock
want...
the whole thing,
Yeah,
right?
you're right. You got to have it,
So,
okay.
and I'll just like kind of drape it.
ow.
Oh, see, okay.
Oh, my... Oh,
the
that
gloves
really
back on.
You
burned.
knew it. Okay, so this is for you.
Oh, my... What it was...
Are you feeling it? No.
Oh, my God.
It's to press down. You want me to do this?
Yes, I do.
Okay, move on. Okay.
Yeah, okay, I'm over
Jeez.
here now.
Okay, see, I knew this was going to happen.
Wow.
But you know
That's
what?
funny.
Glue is hot.
We talked about asbestos fingers, didn't we? We talked about just doing this for a living, like myself.
Well, Steven has no feelings in the tops of his fingers
I have
anymore.
asbestos fingers.
You do, because
I've been doing this for years.
You've
It's
been
like-
burned them so many
Oh, yeah.
times.
Well, I used to
No
take,
fingerprints.
You can take, meals out of the oven without even
I
having
totally
to use.
can.
You totally
Absolutely.
could,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So look what I'm doing. That's
I love it.
Just takes 2 seconds, and literally, I think the beautiful thing about this is don't try to, if the teens are doing this themselves, don't try to art direct it. Just let them go nuts.
Don't? Really?
No. What? No art direction? What? Don't tell them exactly what? No, but please don't, because that's what makes this whimsical, wild, and crazy.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, so do you want to grab some of this and start cutting it?
Now,
like
these are
drip-
dreadlocks, right? So this
Yeah.
is cool. So
Yeah.
you basically went up to someone and cut off their pink dreads.
Pink is the way of the
These are
world right
cool.
now.
This is
But
so
you know what's
cool.
really cool with this too? I mean, you can make this a little more sophisticated if you did it all like very crystals and things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It
Absolutely.
made it all clear and silver.
I think
like,
what
you could just
you're trying to
bump
do
it
is
up.
you're playing with how much you really want to spend. That's all it comes down to.
You know what? Fair enough. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so if you go out and buy the crystals, that's gonna be a little more expensive.
That's
you go
exactly
get these
right.
Mardi Gras breeds.
You buy the breeds.
Yeah,
the breeds are very inexpensive. So that's the whole idea, guys. And you know what, too? I have to say, it's a triple threat for parents because you always want to make sure you have that bonding time with your kids, but at the same time, you want to do things that they think are cool. So thrift store outing, you know, you go out and you hunt things out. So what you do, let's move this over. Hot glue.
I'm just going to hot glue that right onto here,
just right on top. And because it's baking cups, you can kind of move them around. And you know, other options, you can put the regular tea lights. If you don't want to put this in a bedroom somewhere, it doesn't need to be in the center of the room. It can be like a beautiful textural piece. You know, something fab.
You are so pretty. Can you see how pretty this girl is? I'm just staring at her and thinking.
I was going to say, you're not even listening to me.
No, I'm not.
No, you're just holding on.
You're too pretty, too pretty. I'm just going to hang and stare at you.
I'm upset about these aprons.
I love her.
I love you.
I love you. Okay, Stephen, sorry.
But you can use the battery-operated ones as well if you don't want to use these. I'm listening.
Are you upset with us?
No, I'm all good.
Okay. I was just going to say, are you upset about all this? Because I'm upset that we're not talking about crafts right now.
I know. I'm sorry.
I get upset about the no crafts.
We're making out, and you guys want to talk crafts.
Well, no. Why I want to talk crafts is because you can put this outside and you can do regular candles or the battery-powered lights.
Which are fantastic.
If you are in a teen room and you don't want to have a fire, nobody likes a fire in a bedroom.
No, they don't.
Right?
No.
And let's look at the finished product
kind of fire.
before we have to leave.
We're going to take a break on this one. We're going to take a break.
But isn't this fat? And look at the lights are hung, and you can really.
Gorgeous.
It's so good.
It's really, really pretty.
And we're going to take a quick break, honey, but what are we going to do after the break?
There is a wall hanging that you absolutely have to do, and it's textural and it's ribbon, so stay with us. We're going to rock it.
She's pretty. Coming up, you're not going to want to miss Stephen's egg tips.
You don't remember which ones were hard-boiled and which ones weren't. So, how do you tell them apart? This is really cool. It works every time.
Stephen and Chris is brought to you by Scotty's Facial Tissue. Stylish designs for any room.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We are here with Tiffany, and now we're making some really funky, cool artwork. Isn't this great, guys? Love it. Yeah.
That is beautiful on any scale. That would be amazing in a room.
And that's the whole thing. If you do a big piece, you do wider strips. You know, it just depends on where you're going to put it. And that's a great. It's so easy that if you have a certain pop color in your house that you want to incorporate, just do something like this, and it can go on the wall. Small wall, one piece. Bigger wall, multiple pieces.
Why not?
And it's literally just made with like stuff you've got around the house. You know, ribbons and things and whatnot.
Wallpaper. You can use that.
What we're doing, we're starting with what? Just like an old junky frame.
You can exactly. You can go in your basement, find a frame, pop out a picture of somebody you don't like, and use it. Right? We've all got those pictures in our basement that we don't want to use.
My house is full of them.
Right? So pop it out, and then you don't even know what the frame looks like when you're done, so it doesn't matter. So what I do just to kind of make it easy on. I'm going to make it easy on you, Stephen. Normally, you know, I was sitting on the floor myself, just going one by one.
I want to know, though, really, how long did this take?
Not long.
Because it seems like a long time to me.
Tops an hour.
An hour? Well, that's not bad at all.
Tops.
Okay, that's cool.
But it's good to kind of pre-cut, so you know, tick, 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 just get it all lined up.
But you know what you're doing, too. So he knows what he's doing.
I'm not going to deny it. Exactly, that's why you're doing
And you
this.
just glued on one side, glued them on the other side?
Yep.
And then now we just start, gluing it this way.
It will weave naturally, so as you're doing it, it'll weave naturally. So you don't have to try too hard, but you can get fancy with it and kind of pull it in and out as you're making it, just to add some intricate little, you know.
You know Sabados is going to try to make it intricate.
Oh, I will be here for the next hour.
Step it up here.
So that's all you got to do. So keep pulling it through, do a couple, and then you can kind of pull this through. Do you like this?
I do like this because you know what? I like the whole weaving thing. I think if I was to do any kind of a craft or anything like that, I like the weaving. I love the look of the weaving.
I think it's
not
also,
one person is buying this, are you?
It's not.
You're not buying it.
We don't like this.
Christopher loves to weave.
No way. I love everything you do because you're pretty.
Oh, you're pretty, so we like everything you do.
I like everything.
However, I think it's not feminine. It could also go in a boy room, in a super masculine home, because it's sort of plaid. Okay, so this is yours.
Okay.
I've gotten you far along.
You did.
And here are all the fun little selections that you can choose from.
Yeah, okay, so then you don't glue everything on right away. You just take your time. Glue a few pieces on.
So look at this one. Are you loving that?
Okay, see, you're bringing things that you just want to wear, you know?
So actually, all you do is start on this side.
Yeah.
See, okay, so we'll flip it this way.
Okay.
And just do a little bit,
with the hot glue. Here we go again.
Use your popsicle sticks.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Don't use your fingers.
No, I can use my finger. It's okay.
Wow, you don't have any nerve endings there, do you?
No, I don't. No. Keep in mind, I'm like, if you think about the amount of time I spent on a hot... Oh, and now it's stuck to me.
No, really? She is literally hot glued to this frame here.
Okay, so then you just do this, pop it through, cut it.
Yeah.
And then you just keep doing that. So if you have a friend that, you know, you do this, the friend cuts, perfect.
Yeah.
Get some chocolate and some vino, and you can just make a bunch of these.
But we're talking about teenagers, right? We're talking about teenagers? No.
The parents have to help them, right?
It just seems to me that this guy, like you said, could get like really big. You get a big, what do you call those? But what are they, I want to say A-frame, but I'm not, what am I saying?
A-frame.
Sounds like first word.
Stretcher.
Stretcher, thank you.
Stretcher.
Thank you. Thank you. Ow! I burned myself again! I burnt it again!
You're going to have all these like, little bandages on your fingers. It's going to look crazy. I'm sorry. Let me do this.
Is it just because I have a very low threshold of pain? And
I think part of it is that you're not paying attention to where you're putting the glue on your finger. You know?
Look at this, I'm almost done here.
I know you are.
Okay.
He's working, look, but Stephen gets his wild eyes. He gets these like wild look in his eyes, like, I gotta get this done really fast. I gotta, how much time do I have, Kevin? How much time do I have? I gotta get it done. I gotta get it done.
Look, it's almost done. Look.
But now it's a competition. Okay. And now we're gonna go.
You guys give it.
No, I think this is really, really cute.
Let's pick some. I want to see what you like. What do you think is cool? Come on.
What do I think is cool?
Let's, you know, let's get in here.
I like that.
Course, right? Isn't that pretty? And it's wide. Actually, the wider you go, the quicker it fills up, and then you don't need to...
Tiffany?
And the more levels you do.
I love you, Tiffany. We have to take a break.
Oh,
I gotta say goodbye to you.
Originally